Good morning, everyone. God bless. Happy Sunday. I hope everything is going. It's about 12:22 where I'm at. And I'd just like to say hello and say amen and say your prayers and thank the Lord for another day around this earth. I do, no matter what. But I have a little, it's not a concern, but it's a concern. If you don't listen to or look at anything else on my page, listen to this because it is happening and it is alive. I'm going to try to be quick with it, but I have to get straight to the point. My sister had just said a few days ago, or maybe a week ago, that they were trying to pass this bill to where people of non color could establish or could say if they wanted people of color to come into their place of business. It would have been their choice to turn you away if they not or wanted to. But lo and behold, we there were 7 of us who went to dinner at this famous steakhouse. I won't say the name because I don't want to get in trouble. And we experienced racism at its worst. I'm telling you. They can say that it's not, but it was. We walked in. There were 7 of us, including 2 children, 5 adults. That we waited 20 at least 20 minutes. Another couple came in, non-color. Waited about 3 minutes. The lady had told us that there was no seating big enough for a party of 7, yet we had to wait. So, you got to wait sometimes. It's fine. So then the person that was in one of the people that was in the party with us went up to the desk and said, would there be much longer? Because we have children. Very nicely. We're not rude people. She said, we still don't have nothing waiting for to seat y'all with because it's 7 of y'all, so we just don't have enough room. So the other couple that came in, other people that came in of non-color was seated. They came in, they were in there 2 to 3 minutes. So a person of my party again wound up and said, excuse me, so it's just about the same amount of them that it is of us. How did they get to come straight in the door 2 or 3 minutes and then they got seated? She asked for the manager. First they said the manager wasn't there, then they said it was. Okay, let's go get somebody. We waited another 5 minutes. Then a manager came out to say something really stupid. In our book, it was. We didn't have any seating for you, she said. This is why we're still trying. We're still waiting. So one of the people in my party said, how could the lady who just walked in with 6 or 7 people, I'm not sure which one, I know it was 6 or 7, be seated, and she just came in 2 minutes ago, and we have been sitting here 20, 25 minutes by this time. She goes on to explain, well, there was a table that was coming and that she had children. This is what they said to us. We had children with us also. So we looking at each other like, what? What did she just say? We've been here over 20, 25 minutes. And we have children. But this woman walked in with children and her husband. And y'all seated her within 2 to 3 minutes. She didn't even get a chance to even sit down. The children sat down. She said, come on. By this time, we're all heated. But keeping our cool because, we don't want them to expect anything of us. So asked for the manager, assistant manager, general manager. So I guess they didn't like that. They did not like that. So then she says again to us, we don't have seating, but they remember she seated the people at the table that she seated. The way this came out, the table that did come available for the non-colored people had 8 chairs. Now it was 7 of us, 6 of them. And so we asked, that doesn't make sense at all. You put someone that had 6 people at a table that was sitting for 8, that seats 8. But you could not put us at that table, and there would have been an extra chair left. We see no. So it went on to a person of non-color got up, not the same people that got seated. Another person that was waiting said, Say, now y'all know this is not right. Say, you're thinking the same thing that they're thinking that's happening. The lady looks up and goes, huh? So we asked her again. There's 7 of us. Why couldn't we have the table with the 8 chairs and the person that was 6 have another table? First of all, she came in 20 minutes to 25 minutes after we came in. So why did we have to wait? And she got seated immediately. She had no answer. She looked at us as if something was wrong with us. So then someone else looked. By this time, the few of us that were sitting in the waiting area said, oh no, oh my God, because we noticed that everyone that was coming in that door that was non-colored waited 2 to 3 minutes. By this time, we're still waiting a half an hour. So after a half hour, someone from my party got up and went back up there and said, you know what's going on here. No fighting, no fussing. You know what's going on. So do you think this was right? You seated somebody who came in 2 to 3 minutes. We've been here a half an hour. Not only did you seat them, you gave them a big table. And we had more people that could have used the table, and we had been here a long time. Now, yes, you say, why didn't y'all just walk out? It's the point of the matter. If you continue to allow things like this to happen, it will keep happening. So then the manager goes to get another manager to come out. So by then, one of the waiters came out and he was shaking his head and he said to them, he said, that's not what I was told. He said, I was told to seat them, and said, someone said, don't seat them, talking about us. And they didn't like that. Took him in the back. And you could see, because they had the door open, and you could see that they were back there saying and scolding him for saying that. So finally, they gave us a table that fits 4, maybe 5. They put a chair on the outside. So 2 of us. Now, we big people. 3 of us are big people. Squished us in that we couldn't. So we looking like, and the people that's sitting around us like, what in the world? They even spoke up and said, y'all know this wasn't right. How you going to put 7 people at a table that's made for 5 people, and now they're sitting on top? We couldn't even move our arms. We couldn't take it no more. Absolutely not. We're finished. We're not sitting here. We can't sit here. At the whole time, people of non-color sitting over at the table with all the space, didn't even need the space. There's 6 of them and 7 of us, and they were mainly smaller children and smaller people. Took our table after waiting a half an hour, gave it to them, and they had been there 2 to 3 minutes. Supervisor come in, so another person at our party asked to speak to the general manager, said, because this is not right. Said, you have tables available. They had tables, but they would not give them to us. They wouldn't give it to us. So we looked around to see, maybe it's just a coincidence. Still trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Every person of color, just about, I don't want to see every, because I didn't stand up to look around. We were looking around where in our area, had a small table. There was 3 to 4 people at each small table. People of color had the small table. People with no color was sitting with more rum than they even needed. Just goes to show, and I'm going to say it and say it again. It's alive and well. Watch yourselves. Watch what's going on in the world. It's happening. That's just one story that happened. Now, on the next time when I come on, I'll tell you another live, true story that happened here in my house. In my house. From someone, a workman workmen who entered my home. And it happened. A third story. I'm not making these up. These are not fake stories. These are real. The restaurant just happened yesterday. The next story that I'll tell you about the workman who came in here. This happened like 2 months ago. And the next, I have another story that I was outside. Yes. Got approached by. And like I said, I don't know if I can say it on here, so I'm not saying it without saying it. Put 2 and 2 together, please. Said derogatory things, and they're going around saying derogatory things now to us people of color. Us people. Yes. My niece also got talked about and talked to about these same people. About who does she think they're in middle school. But that's another story, because I don't want to hold y'all so long. But it's happening. It is happening. It is happening. I'm telling you. Pay attention. Keep your ears open. It's a shame. We should all, but at this day and age, should be able. This stuff should be over. It should be over. And it's not. It's coming right back around. Please be safe. But I do want to know, do y'all think we do you think that we did the right thing? Give me some comments. Give me some feedback. Tell me what we could have done, we should have done, or how we can do it if it happens again. Because I'm quite sure it's going to happen again. God knows if the bill on Washington passes, just like, well, I'm not even going to say the store name that pulled things. Y'all know who it is that pulled things off the shelves. I hope it don't. But I think it will, because it's more and more happening. What could we have done? What should we have done? Give me some feedback, please. We had children there. We were trying to keep the peace and at the same time stand up for our rights. So we were like in a catch-22 of being okay and being not okay with it. She gave us sodas, no straws. 7 of us, she gave 2 pieces of bread. 2 pieces of bread, 7 people. And she said, let me make up for it. I'll give you an entree. 6 wings, not whole wings. 3 cut up wings that was 6 plus. It was 7 of us. This is how one of the managers said they make up. So I'm going to end this. But I would appreciate some feedback on this, please. If you don't listen to anything else, please listen to these stories. They are real. It happened to me. I have 2 more stories to tell you that is live and well. This is not nothing made up. It was kind of scary to think, because when you think of it happening now and you think about, Lord Jesus, what could have happened back then? And it's still happening. So I appreciate it if you share. In case this happened to one of your family members. So I appreciate it if you share it. Subscribe. And give me some feedback. And I'll see y'all again. Thank you for listening. And thanks to everyone who have already shared and subscribed. I'm trying, y'all. I'm gonna get there. I'm trying. It's slow. I'm a new subscriber. But this is a true story. Just happened yesterday. That would be Saturday, the 22nd of March, 2025. And I like that restaurant. I want to go back, but I won't. Was we right or was we wrong for speaking up? Give me some feedback. Have a great day. See you soon.